Hi, you guys. It's T from Bones and Cards, coming at you with another reading. I'm going to be doing a What You Need to Know Right Now collective message. So we're going to be getting into that. I'm going to start with the Harry Potter deck and we'll move on from there. So let's get into it. So like I said, we're going to start with the Harry Potter deck. And because I want to get some clarifying cards on what you need to know. What is it pertaining to? What is it surrounding? Okay. We've got resistance. Let's read the back. I mean, it's sort of exciting, isn't it? Breaking the rules. Hermione Granger, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Occasional harmless rule breaking can be good for you. Take a leaf out of Hermione's book and go break a minor rule. So you may be being a bit too serious right now. Identity. It's not your abilities that show what we truly are, it's our choices. Professor Dumbledore, think back to the last major choice you made. What were the circumstances and how did that choice fit into your understanding of your identity? So yeah, definitely you may be taking yourself a bit too seriously. And you also and this may be coming as a result of a place of personal discovery that you may be at this time, or personal growth even. And you may be kind of resisting. There has very much been this energy of kind of the new life that you want, very much being a front and ahead of you, but maybe holding on to the life that you have. And there's a really hard realization that I've been having to have in my personal life is that the person that you are has to become less important than the person that you were trying to be. And that is just a straight up and down truth. Because who you are is just a bunch of coping mechanisms that you've had to use to survive, a bunch of subconscious and conscious habits that you've been taught, philosophical conflicts that lead back to beliefs that really draw back to times where you really didn't have a choice in your understanding of right or wrong, or even what you were to believe in at that time. And that may be causing you to face some subconscious fears that you are struggling with. Let's read the back of the card. In Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1, Harry tries to leave the burrow to start a hunt for Voldemort's Horcrux on his own. Luckily, Ron finds him in time and talks him out of it, knowing Harry will need him and Hermione to complete this quest. Harry eventually relents, accepting his friend's help and returning to the house. Sometimes the best way to handle a challenging situation is to accept your friend's help. Have your friends ever stopped you from making a hasty decision or offered you help during a difficult time? Did you accept? Why or why not? Do you know things would have been different if you had made a different choice? Yeah, you are very much in a place of maybe having some internal battles about who you are and what you believe, and especially things that you may have been taught previously. Yeah, your personhood, how you present yourself, and how you see yourself as well. Let's see. You've definitely been in a period of gaining wisdom here with the owl card, especially with the double owl. Owls are a sign of wisdom and internal knowledge and intuition. So you've very much been tuning into self, maybe not seeking out as much external opinion. And you've been trying to move forward past previous negative situations and as well as a period of isolation. And definitely seems like maybe some monitoring spirits or monitoring individuals, people in your business from previous situations that are dead to you now. But pay that no mind at all. Because as I said, you're moving forward. You've been focused on self, seeing the growth of seeds planted months ago, years ago, etc. And you've also been in a period of reflection here. Any more, Spirit? Yeah, you definitely had some people mumbling. Like, you definitely had some people discussing you or kind of, yeah, on some messenger pigeon type beat. Kind of, maybe an ex has their friends watching you, or maybe an ex-friend, etc. You know, that kind of deal. Where you just have people kind of making themselves known without making themselves known, but you haven't been paying that any mind, which is great to hear. What do they need to hear? What does my collective need to hear? That abundance is on the way, especially with all these fishes here and this clear blue water. So, and a clear bridge over and over here, meaning there's no obstacles. It looks like any road blockages that other people may have been attempting to cause have definitely not been manifesting, because you're on your journey. You may have some people, you know, trying to meddle or trifle with, you know, or even just kind of looking in. That is not going to stop anything that is on its way for you at all. Let's get into the tarot. What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear? Ooh. So yeah, that these people that were monitoring you were hoping that you were losing momentum. And this may have potentially had you feeling kind of drained, whether they were kind of emotionally getting at you, or these are people at work. But like I said, you are going to be seeing abundance, unexpected financial windfall, potentially new opportunities, being put in a position of privilege on a career end. So if you are potentially an influencer, you may see potentially more opportunities be coming towards you. Or even if you're in entertainment in any way, you're seeing more opportunities for exposure. And you will have some people, specifically these people that have been lurking and not wanting you to not do so well. They're definitely going to be seeing you as arrogant during that time. But once again, pay these people absolutely no mind, because they're coming from a place of emotional immaturity. They are mad at your place of potential as well as your actualized growth, not even just your potential, because these people have potential as well, but they do not have actualized growth. They do not have real world results to show for the potential that they are showing themselves to have. And that is where a lot of their jealousy is coming from their own place of ungroundedness, from their own fear-based mindset, and their escapist nature. What you need to know is that the people that have been messing with you, whether spiritually, emotionally, from a business sense, or even just interpersonally, they are emotionally immature, and they truly do want what you have. They are not necessarily a real threat to you in my eyes or in anyone else's. So I would not give them a lot of energy. I would not give them a lot of flavor. To be honest, participating in any type of back and forth with them will really just feed their ego. It wouldn't teach them a lesson. It wouldn't do what you think it's going to do. I'm just putting some incense on my charcoal real quick. It's not going to do what you're going to do. I'm about to start selling these as well, incense. But we're going to get into the Miss Cleo Tarot. I know she ended up being like a fake, but I love these cards. These are the first ever cards I ever worked with, and I love them. So yeah, whoever these people were backstabbers. And they wanted to be in a position to be able to pocket watch, to be able to watch in on your abundance, in hopes to benefit from it. But you've been a good steward of the things that you have and the things that you are trying to gain, and not only gain but maintain. So that devil energy has not been prevailing. This person really just created a tower moment between you two. And now you're in your confident, intuitive energy, protecting yourself and making the necessary choices with the options that you've made for yourself. And this person is in that King of Swords in reverse energy where they are having this continuous internal battle within themselves when they could be in this Emperor energy much like you are. And that's what you need to know, that ignore the hate. Ignore what these external people have to say, because truly, they ain't talking about nothing. And they're emotionally immature, and they want the peace that you have for yourself. So protect your peace and protect your truth, protect your authenticity, and protect the things that you are trying to accomplish, because they mean something, and they mean something to this person as well, which is why they are trying so hard to knock you off your square about the things that you are doing, because the work that you are doing means a lot. I hope this reading helped. I hope this resonated with you. I'll see you in the next one. Ashe. Peace.